for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain. Definition of my name, the truest. I shock them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter. And they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Up next, it's our main event between the New England Patriots and the New Orleans Saints. Punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. Here comes Williams on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. It's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's May. And to his running back, Antonio Gibson. Along the right sideline, there's space. He will go! Touchdown, New England! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. The missed extra point. He's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, 18, right, 7 Pirates.
Chuck now from the gun. Taken in by Vele, right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. He doesn't hold it up. They're able to drop it. That sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Has a man on target to Johnson. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So first down from the 41.
19, track, Cougar 19. Mustang 19. Huh.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Ran it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Working quickly here.
10 at the 22-yard line.
Cougar 19. Pioneer. Chap 60. Check go.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Somebody there, and he knocks it away. Couldn't connect for it all on that first down. So back to the drawing board, they go for second.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Throwing again on second down. Here's Shuck. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
I like that, Kate. That's going to keep a defense honest. That proves that they're not afraid to take a shot on any given snap. And with enough looks, eventually, one's going to hit.
Third down, here's Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the red zone on first. This one's caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the Patriots' 3-yard line.
Mustang 19, Buffalo 18.
Shuck working from the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints find an answer with their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here comes Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Rob flat, first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
We'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, New England.
On first down, it's Gibson. for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, Navs in 5, now 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. First down, May. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Short pass brought in. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. That's a New England first down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Again, it's May. He's got Smith again. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Here's May on 1st and 10. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Saints get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. Pistol snap here to show. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-6 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. They'll air it out on 3rd. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So this solid first half continues from Brock. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. You always preach about coming out strong. And they've been the ones dictating the tempo. As a result, they add to their lead.
Smith tacks on the point after. And the Saints grow their lead to 8.
The score, Saints 14, Patriots 6.
To kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds the rookie from Mississippi State. Complete. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They strike for 23 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Henderson here from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
May now from the gun. Finds his running back, Henderson. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
May now on third down. Escapes the pocket. Has his man. It stops. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the pistol, Henderson. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. May. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal. From the gun, it's May. And he is into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy. You are not going to give him a pitch to hit, and this defense has got to start taking this receiver away.
And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Set. Cowboy 80.
Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he caught by his back. Kamara. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Completed to his running back. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Reed now to kick this one away. To return this, Marcus Jones. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. May on 1st and 10. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Back to the air. It's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making a play.
Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line.
A gain of 16 yards.
Off the play action, May.
New England.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And after making a catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Has him on the quick hitter. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
2nd and 10. Here's made in the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. One of the rare instances there, Brock, where the quick slant doesn't win against zone coverage. He just couldn't hang on to the football.
No, we know this, Kate. In man coverage, it's about that separation, right?
Yeah.
You've got to win and create leverage versus zone. It's all about that anticipation and accuracy, and if you're not on point, that zone defender can break it up.
Throw is caught by the back. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. They connect for the first. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. A chance to get off the field goes by the wayside. The defensive penalty keeps him out there. To the air on first down, May. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quincy Riley picks it.
May's pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
70 Lions.
Shunk. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you think your defense is giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with it.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. On 2nd and 10 now. Here's Shuck. Hits his running back. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So out comes somebody with plenty of experience punting here in New Orleans. Spent 4 years at Tulane, Ryan Wright. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this return is going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime.
Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. That one's complete right side. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
First down throw for May. Completed over the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break. To try the Patriots field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Borregales connects. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And he's got the squiver. hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
To run it down. Get your money, y'all. I can run it down. On all of us.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Chuck working from the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. That's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Chuck, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. To throw again here, it's Chuck. Into the hands of his running back, ETN. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
3rd down, here's Chuck. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Point after good from Smith. And the Saints drive their lead to 11.
Patriots 17.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. To throw, here's May. Drop this to Henderson underneath. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. If you see a bigger play on the ground later on, or it could be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on fourth down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Going for it with May. He connects downfield. At the 20. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots start the second half with some needed points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Corey Dallas on for the extra point. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. On play action, here's Shaw. Completed to his running back. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Shuck now on first down. Get some space around midfield. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Finds him over the middle. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
13 yards on the pickup. Brings up second down.
Second down now, 7 to go.
48-yard line.
Shuck now from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. And the Saints, first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up. It cost him that catch.
And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Still sticking with the passing game. Short pass brought in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
10 yards. Complete to Devon Bailey. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Patriots' 23-yard line.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I can remember situations like that, Kate. Playing quarterback, you take a sack on 2nd and inches. As you're picking yourself up, this is where you got to self-talk. Or I got to make up for it. Got to make up for it. I took a sack where I should have never taken a sack. Now I got to make up for it on 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. He has it at the 5. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. The route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints push the lead up to 12.
35. Patriots 23.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. And in motion, headed right. 1st down, May. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Gain 15 there. And that's a New England 1st down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Back to the air, it's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and you'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
May now on 3rd down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Trying it right side with Etienne. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Etienne again. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Saints up by multiple scores, and they've got the football. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Come on. Ready.
He's drawn up for him. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
It's really hard, Kate, to get 100-yard games, right? Defenses in this league pride themselves on keeping rushers short of 100. But if you're going to hit that century mark, it's going to take runs just like that one.
Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. They go right back to ETN. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Trying for it with Shaw. Completed over the middle. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
QB keeping this option on first and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be third and goal.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have likely locked up the win right there. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. He finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
How about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on third and goal.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. On play action, here's May. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. It's just a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. On his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
We've set it down from 37. First down throw for May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tales of Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner. The broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Catch made over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows main or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now. They need 7. Here's May again. Completed left side to Smith. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing again, it's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But Tally's close as a former quarterback. I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get that huddle in your mind and now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Desperation time here on 4th. This one's caught. Smith has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Again, it's May. Rolling left, buying some time. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots get it back to within 2 possessions. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separation to the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Huh.
Second down, ETN gets it again. He cuts it back right. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course. You've got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Let's go. 70 left, go.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Reed now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down. May now from the gun. And he sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
And air it out on third. Taken in by Smith. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Finds the in route complete. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
Move the chains! Gotta move the chains! Full momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs from 37. To the air yet again, May. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the gun, it's May. That's him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Smith brings in another one. No yak this time. They got on him quickly down at the 32-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down. A gain of 12. First down, Patriots.
They go play action. Here's May. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. This will be the final play of the game. One final shot here. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So it's a win for the Saints. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference.